Greetings and welcome to another episode. I'm Jamie and I am your Wisdom Warrior. Today I'd like to talk about what I think it means to be a warrior of the light. To walk the path of light is a journey to enlightenment. And the first stepping stone, I believe, that you have to take in order to become awake is to have patience and to deal with any and all situations you come across with grace and clarity. And those could come through logic and rationality. And none of that stuff could be achieved without patience. The saying goes, patience is a virtue. Well, it's true. It's one of the virtues. There's a lot of virtues. I'm not going to name them all. Those are for another episode. Anyway, I think that warrior is a person who is filled with all these virtues. And these virtues are attained through their journey in the light, the path of enlightenment. The journey to reach their full potential and become awake. Not everyone is born a warrior. A warrior is made. Through their journey, from the day they are born to the day they move on to the next world. Their journey is to attain all the knowledge and wisdom that they can attain within their lifetime. And I believe that warriors become warriors because not only have they become wise, but through their wisdom have attained virtues such as patience, and charity, and other virtues that I'll talk about on another episode. Anyway, for instance, as an example, take the case of a child, two children. We'll say that they're brothers, right? We'll say They're fraternal brothers, fraternal twins. Okay? Right? Each one grows up in the same household. But yet, their journeys are different. One happens to deal with everything with a grace that is inherent to him. He can rationalize and be logical as things come to him. And he learned this by observation of the adults around him. But the other brother, he is not so good at doing that. Not exactly one of his talents. But when they get older, the one brother, he's enlightened. His journey led him to enlightenment, and he's awake. The other one became a politician. And he lies for a living. Now, what makes a warrior between the two is how you deal with everything. One brother, as he was growing up, accepted everything that came to him with grace, patience, logic, and reason, and accepted it as it is and moved past it. The other brother stagnated on every situation and dwelled in it. And lived in it until he could figure out a way to get out of it the easiest way possible. One brother he grew to be awake through the development of his mind, body, and spirit. The other brother didn't. He became corrupt and filled with hate and darkness and evil. But the evil one looked at the enlightened one as pathetic, weak, and a pushover. And the dark one thought that he was better than the one who was enlightened. Because the dark one lives only in ego. He thrived on it. The enlightened brother forgave the dark brother for all the nasty, hateful, hurtful things that he has done and said over the years. And he keeps on forgiving him. But the dark one sees that as weak and pathetic Dark One, when placed in a situation that seems nearly impossible to win, he gives up. But the Enlightened Brother, he never gives up. He never surrenders. He never gives in. And he fights until he wins or he loses. But if he loses, he doesn't accept it as a total loss. He accepts it as